Hello, welcome to ePathasala. I am Dr. M. Sumitra, working as Assistant Professor in the Department of Textiles and Apparel Design, Bharatiya University, and my module is about men's T-shirt. Coming to the introduction, men's T-shirt is a durable garment worn as outerwear or underwear. Men's T-shirt is a casual shirt extended to the waist, made in various fabric, colors, patterns, sizes, and design. The features are short sleeve, round neckline which is known as a crew neck. Interlock and jersey knitted fabric were used for men's T-shirt. Men's T-shirt can be sewn with either regular sewing machine or an overlock machine. Zip fasteners, button and patch pocket is attached according to taste. The basic T is being adopted by fashion designers, celebrities and the public. Learning objectives. At the end of this lesson, you will be able to know well about the type of materials, types of sleeves, collars, neckline, pocket, styles, fit, methods of prints and variation of men's T-shirt. And you will be also able to know about the standard measurements required for men's T-shirt, material requirement, components, drafting instruction, layout, cutting and construction procedures. Definition of men's T-shirt. T-shirt is a short-sleeved casual top made of cotton material having the shape of T when it's spread out flat. T-shirt has its own history in US military. In the late 80s, classic T-shirt has origin as an undergarment. US Navy began issuing T-shirts as undergarment in 90s. After World War II, began wearing T-shirts every day as a casual clothing. In 1950s, T-shirt became fashionable to wear. Materials used in men's T-shirt. Fabric will determine how to hold its shape even after many washing and wearing. Men's T-shirt are made from cotton, organic cotton, polycotton, polyester and linen fabric. Fabric based on knitting structure or single jersey and double jersey. For neck finishing, single jersey knitted fabric is used as 1:1 ribs and 2:2 ribs. Jersey is most commonly used since they are comfortable, relatively inexpensive and versatile. Several colors and types of thread may be used to make a single T-shirt. Decorative features include braiding and trims. Sleeves used in men's T-shirt. Choosing a sleeve style that must suit your figure, design, current trend and fabric. Sleeves may be classified into two types, namely satin sleeves and styles in which full bodies is combined with the sleeve. Sleeves cut and stitched separately and seamed to the outside depth of the garment is named as satin sleeves. The satin sleeves are plain sleeve, short sleeve, long sleeve, caped sleeve, 3/4 sleeve and full sleeve with cuff. Sleeve styles in which full bodies or part of the bodies is combined with the sleeve is named as raglan sleeve. And next one is about the collars. Collar is a separate piece of fabric that is attached to the neckline of a men's T-shirt to enhance the appearance. Collar design can be made to look decorative and introduce suitable trimmings such as lace, bows, embroidery, buttons, etc. Collar may be cut of different fabric, color, design, texture and grain to produce novel effects. Some major factors must be considered in designing collar styles are design of the fabric, pattern of garment, texture of the fabric, use of the garment, purpose of the garment, age of the wearer, sex of the wearer and appearance of the wearer. Collars are classified according to the various characteristics such as neckline, shape, width of the collar and shape of its outer edge. The collars used for men's T-shirt are shirt collar, button collar, convertible collar, notched collar, shawl collar, stand-up collar, large stand-up collars. Neckline used for men's T-shirt. Normally these four types of neckline is existing in the men's T-shirt. First one is named as a crew neck. Is the most popular style of men's T-shirt. The round neck or crew neck is the most traditional and common. Deep scoop. The scoop neck had a deep cut and is mainly used by guys who want to show their muscles. Deep V-neck. This illustration shows you the deep V-neck. Ultimate aim is to showing off your body. Scoop neck, similar to crew neck collar or more oval. Past 3 to 4 years, this neck gained more popularity. Pocket used in men's t-shirt. Normally used in the men's t-shirt. In men's garment, pocket are used mainly for utilization purpose rather than decorative purpose. Selecting pocket design harmonized with the design of the fabric as well as the garment. You can also design decoration within the pocket in the form of uplick, pleat, tucks, patchwork, machine embroidery, etc. Pocket may be classified into 3 types such as patch pocket, set-in pocket, pocket set into seam. In men's t-shirt, patch pocket is normally used and are attached to the outer side of the garment and may be cut in different shapes, sizes, color, texture and design. Sometimes flaps are used without any pocket and it is mainly used for the decorative purpose. Now you are going to learn about the different types of men's t-shirt which is available in the market. First one is about V-neck t-shirt. V-necks are used for men with rounder faces and large body. For short men, V-neck elongates the neck and it shows slimming effect. Next we are going to see about the polo t-shirt. Polo t-shirt still maintains unique, available in different styles and classic appearance. And next is about Henley t-shirt. More stylish, muscular and it has aesthetic look to the t-shirt. And next one is about graphic t-shirt. Graphic tee is characterized by graphics in the form of photographs in front of the t-shirt. Keep the graphic clean and invisible. Next type is known as a striped t-shirt. T-shirt design will be created with striped motif is named as a striped t-shirt. And next one is about plain t-shirt or a great choice of good look and easygoing and holiday style. And another aspect is named as a printed t-shirt showcasing decorative motif prints of fashion design. Hooded t-shirt. Hooded t-shirt will be nice choice if you are planning to spend time with your family. Another aspect is named as a crew neck t-shirt. Is rounder, circular neck, mostly common t-shirt worn by everyone. More suitable for round and narrow faces and shoulder slopes. Another fancy type of t-shirts is named as a retro t-shirts. Printing take you back of the golden days, mostly made in the 80s and 90s. Slogan t-shirts. Slogan have been used in clothing, fashion statement and political messages can be used as slogan. Funny t-shirts is very creative, novelty and make everyone around you feel good. And next we are going to see about the what type of printing must be applied in your t-shirt. The different types of printing applied in a men's t-shirt are transfer print, screen printing, direct to garment printing, sublimination printing and vinyl printing. And in this the first we are going to know about the screen printing. It involves creating a stencil or template which is then placed by screen, usually called a nylon mesh. Ink is then flooded onto the screen. A squeezer is used to press down and make sure the ink get into all parts of screen. Excess will be wiped off and the screen is taken off with the design being printed. Transfer paper print is also known as iron-on transfers. Very easy and simple process. A design from one surface is transferred to the other. In this method, pigment in paraffin or thermoplastic base can be melted and bonded onto the fabric surface by the application of pressure and heat. And next printing is named as a direct to garment printing. It is named as a DTG printing. DTG is printing directly onto garment. New idea in terms of printing on t-shirt, and disadvantages is it is very expensive and DTG print is costly. Sublimination printing, another aspect. T-shirt which have an all over print on it. For sublimination print, 100% polyester can be used rather than cotton, which gives different feel and properties. And last one is named as a vinyl printing, which is also used for the men's t-shirt. Vinyl printing, special software is used with computer-aided design cutter to cut design according to the requirement. Vinyls are soft, excellent fading resistance and will not get cracked through the print. Different kinds of t-shirt styles available in the market. Normally we are having only 3 styles, which is named as a basic t-shirt style, graphic style and embossed style. The basic t-shirt style is in one color and pattern throughout. The basic t-shirt can found in any sleeve size and used for simple occasions. Next one is named as a graphic. Graphic t-shirt is one that has an image print onto fabric. Very popular style. T-shirt display brand name, logos, date and lyrics. Last one is named as a embossed t-shirt. Embellishment t-shirt can be decorative with laces, sparkles, bow, stud, sequence, etc. So in this illustration of the embellishment, sequence work is used. And next we are going to learn about the t-shirt fits. Normally we are having 3 types of t-shirt fits. One is named as a slim fitted t-shirt, regular fitted t-shirt and loose fitted t-shirt. So according to the taste and preference of the wearer, t-shirt will be selected. And next aspect is about the measurements required for men's t-shirt. Normally these are the measurements we require for men's t-shirt or chest 32 inch, full length 31 inch, shoulder 8.5, half sleeve from shoulder 10 inch. Material requirement for any garment, one needs a minimum of 2 length plus seam allowance. Fabric has 2 grains, lengthwise grain and widthwise grain. Approximately 3 meters material is required for the men's t-shirt including the decorations. And components or parts which is used for men's t-shirts are body's front one piece, body's back one piece, sleeve 2 parts, one for the right and another one for the left hand, and rib is attached at the neckline for completing the raw edges. And drafting instructions for men's t-shirt: mark lines from 0, fold at 0 to 2. 0 to 1 mark as 1/4 of chest measurements. 0 to 2 full length plus half inch. This half inch is used for ease allowance. 0 to 3 1/12 of chest. 3 to 4 you are going to add 1 inch. 0 to 5 1/12 of chest, or it is similar to 0 to 3. Join 4 to 5, shape neck 3 to 5. 0 to 6 shoulder plus coat range. Square down from 6 to 7. 6 to 8 is equal to 1 inch. Join 3 to 8. 7 to 9 1 inch. 1 to 10 is equal to 1/4 of chest plus 2 inch. Now you are going to shape the arm side depth 8, 9 and 10. Square down from 10 to 11. 11 to 12 1 inch. Join 10 to 12. Draw lines 13 to 14 at a distance of coat range for placket opening. It is, if you need placket alone, you can use these procedures. 13 to 14 1/4 of chest plus half inch or to taste for opening. Cut the upper layer at 13 to 14, thus keeping the right side wider than the left. And now we are going to see about the back bodies. In the same pattern itself, we are going to modify the back. 0 to 15 half an inch, 3 to 16 1.5 inch, shape 15 to 16 and join 16 to 6. Shape arm side at 6, 7 and 10. Keep 1.5 inches in tens at 2 to 12. And for the sleeve, square lines from 0, fold at 2. 0 to 4 is equal to 1/4 of chest plus half an inch. 0 to 2 sleeve length from shoulder plus 3/4 inch for seams. 2 to 3 same as 0 to 1. Join 1 to 3. 1 to 4 1/8 of chest minus half inch. 0 to 5 half an inch. Join 4 to 5, shape back side 4, 6, 5 and 0 as shown in the figure. Square up from 4 to 7. 4 to 7 1/12 of chest. taking 1/4 inch above 0.4, say fringe side 4, 7 and 0 as shown. 2 to 8 is equal to 1/8 of chest plus 3 inch, or it can be varied according to the taste. Join 4 to 8 by straight line. Keep 1 inch outside 2 to A for interns. These are the drafting procedures for the sleeve. And next is about the rib. 0 to 1 and 2 to 3 rib height. 0 to 3 and 1 to 2 is equal to half of neck width. Rib part cut line from 0, 1, 3 and 2. It is mainly used for completing the raw edges of the neckline. Next you are going to see about the layout. Systematic placement of paper pattern in a most economic manner is named as a layout. For laying, press the fabric as well as all the pattern pieces flat before laying the pattern on the fabric. Use a large flat surface. Fold the fabric right side facing and wrong side out. For laying, lengthwise centerfold is used for this men's t-shirt. The fabric is folded down the middle parallel to the selvage so that selvages come together. This is most commonly used fold in the men's t-shirt. Pin and cutting patterns to the fabric firmly. After placement of patterns, pin the corners and the long outside edges of the patterns, placing pins close to perpendicular to the cutting line. Avoid too many pins. Start cutting the fabric after pinning all the pattern pieces. Make sure that you have drawn cutting lines on the fabric, leaving enough seam allowance. Cut with long and even strokes. Walk around the table as you cut, because if you move the material or pattern grain may shift, resulting uneven edges. Cut accurately following the cutting lines. After cutting, final procedure is about the construction of the t-shirts. Now you have bodice front, bodice back, sleeve for right hand and sleeve for the left hand and rib. All these pieces must be stitched in a overlock machine, or it can be stitched with the help of sewing machine. Normal sewing machine is the construction or stitching procedures. Stitch the side seam of the main t-shirt together on the seam line and fold stitch the hemline. Stitch the shoulder seams and finish the neck opening with it. Attach the sleeves with shirt pieces and sew the hem in sleeves. Press the fabric properly with iron. Coming to the conclusion, men's t-shirt was accepted by majority of group of people, and men's t-shirt was ordinarily worn as an underskirts in beginning, and now it is frequently used by different types of age groups, sex, etc. The topic gives you more knowledge about the material selection, what type of material can be selected, whether it may be a woven material or it may be a knitted material, or different types of sleeve, whether it may be a short sleeve or cape sleeve or full sleeve, and different types of necklines, different types of pockets, patch pocket, satin pocket, or different types of plackets also can be used, and different types of prints such as batik print, tie and dye, or different types of techniques used, and the styles, fits and measurements required for construction of the garment, and drafting and construction procedure for men's t-shirt will help you to produce by yourself in the conclusion.